Fala galera, que eu estamos de volta com mais um vídeo, dessa vez de volta com Tales of Xillia, exatamente de onde a gente parou, só que dessa vez com algumas diferenças, já já vocês vão ver. Eu encontrei um amigo que é fãzaço de Tales of, e ele me passou a conta dele para mim pegar algumas DLCs e de outfits, né, de skins, que ele reparou que não tinha nenhuma skin de roupa mesmo nos meus vídeos, né? E a gente sabe que Tales of Berseria tem skin de roupas, né? Eu até estranhei, achei que não tinha mesmo. Mas eu procurei uns vídeos e achei várias outras roupas e tal. E ele me emprestou. Então, depois de baixado para ativar, eu achei que tinha que já estava ativado, né? Mas aparentemente tinha que vir em objetos aqui. E aqui nessa última opção e ativar uma por uma. Mas aparentemente estão todas sem descrição. Algumas têm descrição, mas é bem poucas, né? E eu não ativei nada com relação a XP. Tem também, eu baixei todos, né? Mas não ativei nada com relação a XP, então a gente tá no mesmo nível 32 do vídeo passado. Pra quem quiser conferir, quem achar que eu tô mentindo, né? Só olhar o vídeo passado, acho que a gente tava no nível 32 mesmo. Estamos quase pra subir pro outro nível, eu acho, ó. Tá tipo tudo no máximo ali, né? Tá tudo quase no máximo, né, ó. Ali em SIG ali. Tá no meio pra mais a maioria, né? E então depois de ativar ali, é só clicar em ativar alguma, quer ver, ó. E vai aparecer o que que é, vai aparecer o que é uma roupa, alguma coisa. E esses que não aparecem nada, eu não sei por que tá bugado. Ele tinha uma conta do Japão, então eu acho que deve ser por isso, né? Conta japonesa, não sei se aparece as letras ali, não sei se buga alguma coisa. Eu não faço a menor ideia. Quem souber, comenta aí. Então, não aparece o nome de muita coisa, na verdade. Então eu vou vir aqui, ó, mostrar pra vocês aqui as nossas armamentos, né, padrão. Mas, ó, vocês podem ver que o nosso personagem aqui, a Elise, já tá com skin. Eu já coloquei, mexi em todos antes de começar a gravar. A menininha aqui, a Leia também, a Mila também, o Alvin e o Judes também, ó, tá tudo legal. O Alvin parece um enfermeiro, uma mistura de enfermeiro com palhaço, cara. E aqui também, tem tanta skin, guys, e vocês sabem que eu gosto de usar uma skin diferente em cada jogo quando eu tô fazendo, né? E aqui embaixo, ó, tem as opções, né? Como eu disse, ó, elas não vêm nomeadas, só uma que vem nomeada, né? Então eu não, para não perder o ritmo da coisa, eu vou colocar uma skin por vez por vídeo, né? Eu tô colocando uma por uma, ó. Coloquei essa hoje, então no caso essa é a normal, ó. E essa é a primeira de hoje. Todos do primeiro têm o mesmo padrão de linhagem, ou seja, a primeira aparentemente é escolar, então todos vão seguir o escolar, a não ser o Jude, ou a não ser o Alvin. Só o Alvin mesmo que eu escolhi outra. Aliás, eu escolhi a primeira também, né? Escolhi a primeira, achei que eu tinha escolhido outra. Então tá certo, todos eu escolhi a primeira. E a gente vai passando pra segunda, terceira, papapá, até a gente ver todas, tá? Então vamos nessa.
Shall we keep moving? I'd understand if you were dwelling on her cute pose.
Vamos nessa, aqui tá bem lagado, né?
Wow, and I thought Shandu was an odd burg. Look at this place.
The spirit faith is stronger here in Azul than it is in Rashagal.
E agora a legenda tá pulando sozinha também, sem eu ter que ficar apertando tecla por tecla. Legenda por legenda, né?
Whoa, check those out.
That's something you won't see anywhere else in the world. It's one of Canbelar's famous mountain slide cars.
What are they?
Canbelar was built along the peaks of a mountain range. Those slide cars connect the multiple districts together.
Don't they
Cadê?
look fun? I bet we could see forever in one of those.
How do we go about meeting the king?
I'll request a royal audience for you when I seek permission to use the wyverns. Don't get your hopes up, though. Many people come to the capital seeking an audience, so you may need to wait a bit. I suggest resting at the inn until I get back.
I bet right now you're trying to think of a way to do things without Jurgen's help. Just try not to make trouble for him, okay?
O cabelo da Maxwell ficou mó legal, né? Aí. Tá meio lagado aqui, mas eu não sei se é o cenário. Tomara que seja normal, acho que é normal. Aqui é loja, né? Eu farmei bastante, eu tinha falado no vídeo anterior que eu ia tentar dar uma upada, né, fazer um testezinho lá sobre quantidade de XP e a gente upou bastante até. Deixa eu ver aqui. Eu não tinha upado ainda. Vou colocar tudo aqui. Subiu de nível. Tinha também DLC para algumas armas que eu acho que são bem fodidas, bem fortes mesmo. Mas eu não vou usar para não perder a graça também, né? Então, como eu não vou usar nem nada, óbvio que a gente tem que conseguir algum ouro aí, algum din-din. Pronto, subimos de nível de novo, ganhamos alguns descontos. Vamos vir aqui e vamos vender as ervas, as paradas que a gente tiver nessa categoria aqui. Pronto, a gente está com 21. Vou comprar esse daqui. Gel. Isso seria interessante, mas é muito caro. Ainda. Bom, esses principais já tem bastante, né? Então, eu não quero potion, eu quero armamento. Legal que parece que muda um pouco de dela andar ou não. Já já a gente troca, tá? Pra outra personagem. Tá, comprar. Aqui tá safe. Safe. Tá, o Alvin tem que comprar. Mas eu vou dar prioridade para quem tá no grupo que eu tô usando para combate, tá? No caso, aqui a Elise. Tô dando prioridade. E a menininha aqui, a Leia. Aí no caso a gente vem vender. E vende os que elas não vão usar mais. Agora sim, a gente pode comprar pro Alvin. E para ele aqui. Não tem dinheiro suficiente, é só vir vender. Vamos ver se dá o suficiente, né? 5.000 e pouco, acho que vai dar, hein? Se não der, vai ser por pouco. Ah, não, é 9.000 e pouco, né? É, não vai dar então. Achei que era o de baixo. O de cima, quer dizer. Então, ok. Eu vou colocar a Mila.
Humans are such tenacious creatures. They can take root and establish civilization in even the harshest of lands.
Então vamos lá. Tem os anéis ali, tem as armaduras. Nossa, tá lagando uma porra. O duro é que esses daqui substituem outras coisas também. Vou comprar essa. Pronto. Vamos à pousada, beleza.
Jurgen still isn't back?
Not yet.
Elise, want to do some sightseeing?
Miss Elise, why not join Leia?
Come on, Elise. Gosh, now that Tipo's giving us the silent treatment, I guess I need to pick up the slack.
You talk more than before? Impossible.
Nah. Hey, just because Tipo's gotten quiet doesn't mean you have to. I'd love to hear more about you, Elise, in your own words.
Shut up, Leia. You're the one holding us all back after all.
Huh?
Elise, that was uncalled for. You should apologize.
You must have really crossed the line if Mama Mila's scolding you.
I hate Mila. And Leia, too.
Hey, where you
Eita.
going?
Ouch. That stung a little. Not gonna lie.
Please, do not let it get to you.
I'm fine. We need to get Elise back.
Tá vendo? Tá um lagzinho estranho, cara. Não sei se é da cidade ou o que sucede, né? Deixa eu ver aqui. Bom, vamos nessa. Tem a comida aqui ainda, deixa eu ver. Tô quase sem dinheiro, eu vou deixar por enquanto. Vamos ver aqui. Cidade aqui diferenciada.
No reason to be alarmed. This is purely a chance encounter, nothing more.
Elise, I'm sorry about before. I can't imagine how lonely you must be without the old Tipo. I know I have a bad habit of opening my big mouth without thinking. Please forgive me. No. Come on, don't say that. I'll beg if I have to. I thought you and Mila were my friends. I hate you. I hate you. Can't you see that I'm just worried sick about you? Liar! You don't care about me at all. I don't want to be friends anymore.
Miss Elise, everyone is being kind to you right now because you have them so concerned. You say that you feel hurt, but have you considered your own actions? Do you realize that Tipo words were just as hurtful to Miss Leia?
I hurt Leia? Well, hurt is a strong word, but you took the wind out of my sails, that's for sure. I had no idea.
Why don't you try apologizing to her?
But I said such horrible things.
I am certain she will forgive you if you ask nicely. Forgiveness is the sign of a true friend.
Leia, I'm sorry. Will you forgive me? Sure, but under one condition. From now on, I want you to tell me more about yourself using your own voice.
Huh. You're not the boss of her. You're only 3 years older.
Tipo, stop! Elise? Yes? Even if it's only 3 years, I'm still older than you. Right.
Bossy Leia, scary Leia!
There's a lesson here, child. Never take your friends for granted.
So what do we do now? Jurgen still hasn't gotten back yet.
We could just barge into the castle ourselves.
For the 100th time, let's not cause any trouble for Jurgen.
That's no good? It sounded like a good idea to me.
Tipo, please! Stop saying mean things to Leia!
But that's on you, Elise.
No! I don't want to insult my friends!
But at the bottom of your heart, don't you want to?
No! You're wrong! Don't say things like that! Bad, Tipo, bad! Hey, take it easy, you two! But Tipo's been saying horrible things! It's alright. I don't mind.
Always meddling with us just because you're a few years older.
But I like it when Leia meddles.
Yep, she really does feel that way.
Oh, thanks, Elise. Guess I'll keep right on meddling then. Why would anyone build a city in such a high place? Well, I guess maybe it's just more impressive that way.
A cidade é mais impressionante se for um lugar muito alto.
Dude, we're such great pals!
Tá mordendo ele.
Why do you always chomp my face?
As a sign of affection.
I've never seen Tipo get so close with anyone else before. So that was like a Tipo kiss.
It was? My first kiss was stolen by Jude?
Stolen? That should be my line. I can't believe I'm having this conversation with a puppet.
Don't be coy, Jude. You have to take responsibility.
Oh, Jude.
Responsibility? Responsibility for what?
Responsabilidade do quê? Uma coisa é fato, né? Lugares com neve sempre foi uma dificuldade pro PS3, né, cara? Acho que pra qualquer console da geração antiga. Neve e chuva. Opa, o Discord tá aberto, guys. Neve e chuva é complicado, bem complicado. Tem alguma coisa por aqui? Eu posso entrar ali? Deixa eu só ver se tem algo aqui também. Au. Mostrar o vagão deslizante? Ah, é pra... É tipo um teleporte. É. Volta lá pra cidade, ó. Ah, eu quero voltar. Não sabia que era assim. Até achei que ia passar alguma coisinha, alguma ceninha. Subindo. Bom, então é por aqui mesmo.
You sure like how... That's quite the line.
I guess this king really does listen to his people.
The King of Azul is well known for his charisma. It is said he unified this strife-torn country on the strength of his character alone.
O rei é carismático, então.
Charisma only goes so far. If his government is secretly producing children like Elise, then he must answer for it.
Thank you.
Sorry, we were getting antsy.
No, this is actually perfect timing.
Are we good to go with the wyverns?
Yes, I got royal approval. And something incredible happened when I requested an audience for Mila.
What is it?
When I told them your names, they said His Highness was looking forward to meeting you, too. Are you all famous in Rashagal or something?
I don't think so.
Perhaps word of the tournament has reached His Highness. What a great honor for our clan. Anyway, I need to head back to Shandu to ready the wyverns.
Quite the unexpected welcome.
It's not a trap, is it?
I have a bad feeling about this as well.
You do?
Espero que não
He's not
seja
getting
também.
to meet him at all.
Keeping secrets from us again?
Of course. I have to maintain my mystique for the ladies.
Mais e mais segredos.
What does he mean?
They say men with secrets are attractive or something. I'm not exactly the right guy to ask.
Come on, let's go say hi to His Highness.
Alvin, we really need you to be straight with us.
Don't worry. I know you've put your trust in me.
Doutor Alvin. Bom,
Considering the size of his
vamos
country,
nessa.
Gaius's castle is actually pretty modest.
I think that's admirable.
O último dia que a gente gravou foi dia 30. Pra vocês terem Pra vocês terem ideia de quanto tempo demora pra mim postar, né? Eu estou gravando hoje dia 9 e tá saindo tipo a parte 11 ou 12, mais ou menos, da série. E eu já gravei inúmeras partes, né? Até por conta de trabalho e tudo mais, então a gente tem que gravar, a gente que grava assim, que bonitinho. A gente que grava assim essas paradas, a gente tem que se virar nos 30, né? Nos 30. Então é complicado.
Halt! Citizens seeking an audience with the king are to wait in line outside the castle.
Ué,
We were told the king wished an audience with us.
Is one of you Lady Mila?
That's me.
Very well. Please proceed.
What's the holdup?
I don't believe a doll is appropriate at a royal audience. I thought we might leave it here.
You sure? It's okay.
I'll hold that for you.
Now, let us meet this king.
tá muito fofinha a Elisa.
What are you doing here?
De novo.
I am Zhao the Immovable, of the Chimeriad.
The Chimeriad?
4 warriors in personal service to the king. To think Zhao was a member all along.
It is a great honor to meet you, former Chief of Staff Ilbert.
Não era aqueles caras da...
The ebon wing of Azul, Wingle the Nova.
You must be the
Não
king
vou
of
falar
Azul.
nada, não.
My name is Gaius, King of Azul. Welcome, Maxwell.
You
Caralho.
have requested an audience with the king, have you not? Now please, state your business.
Boosters made in your country have already fallen into Rashagal hands. If a war were to break out between your nations, then the results would be catastrophic for everyone.
Oh. And you came all the way here just to tell me that in person?
Yes, Your Highness.
We're planning to destroy one of Rashagal's weapons, a really big one at that. Once that thing's gone, we know that Rashagal's king wouldn't dare declare war on you. In fact, we hope that you might, help us?
Is there anything else?
Yes, there is one other matter we'd like to discuss. It is in regards to the booster laboratory within the Royal Hunting Grounds.
Is it true you once abducted orphans for this facility, and then you performed experiments on these children?
Well, I didn't see that one coming. What does any of this have to do with you, Spirit?
I am
Carisma, hein?
Maxwell. It is my duty to protect both humans and spirits alike.
Really? Spirits protecting humans? Now that is quite an interesting tale.
You forsook your duty as king, and then you toyed with the lives of your own people, didn't you?
The laboratory is entirely my responsibility. It was a haven for those children. They would have died without it. You imagine it as a mad scientist's lab, but I assure you the experiments were entirely humane.
You expect us to take your word for this?
But I was...
This girl, she was that test subject?
Yes, she was.
Even in Hamil, Elise was forced to live in a tiny room. Don't you consider that...
Cruel?
Well, yes.
Tell me something, boy. Have you ever considered what it takes to achieve happiness?
To achieve happiness?
Yes, to try and live a satisfying life. How do you think one can achieve that? Do you even know?
Well...
It takes freedom to make your own decisions, and to form your own beliefs.
Exactly. It takes freedom.
Well, I disagree. When a man loses his way in life, the ground beneath him starts to slowly crumble, until there is nothing left.
What do you mean, nothing left?
A man who cannot find his way becomes trapped. The more he struggles, the deeper he sinks into uncertainty. True happiness comes from following a noble path across an entire lifetime, without getting lost. My country does not produce failures. It is the king's duty to show his people the proper path. I must keep them from becoming completely trapped. Now, let me tell you in no uncertain terms why I've called you here. Maxwell, I know you stole the key from the laboratory in Rashagal. Now hand it over immediately.
No, I won't. The key was not meant for human hands. When faced with the power that can destroy the entire world, no human can control him or herself.
It seems as though you haven't heard a thing that I just said, Spirit.
Something about royal guidance and noble paths. I've heard it before. You humans never change. I've watched you for 2,000 years.
All right. Then why don't you just tell us where the key is?
What?
Alvin. What are you doing?
But you can't.
Alvin.
Sorry, guys. I'm just doing my job.
Alvin, who did Maxwell entrust the key to?
The handmaid Ivor. He's probably sulking back in Nia Kara as we speak.
Al, what are you doing here?
Hey, Pressa. Long time no see.
Pressa, what is it?
Ignore them. Give your report.
The Rashigal army has invaded Hamil.
What did you say?
I'm afraid the casualties are high. Those not killed were captured. They were then sent to Rashigal. We also found evidence that the power of a great spirit was used upon the village.
A great spirit? But no one has successfully summoned the 4 great spirits for 2 decades.
Impossible. I would have known if the 4 great spirits had been released. Could it be the Lance of Kresnik? Is it possible that Nautical has made a new key?
If that's the case, then we're declaring war. Send word to all the clans. I am going to crush anyone who dares to harm my people!
Well then, we will no longer have any need for the likes of you. But if His Highness were to have the Spirit Maxwell as his captive, even the unruly clans would be forced to bend their knees.
Miss Elise.
Tipo, no!
Well, don't just stand there! Come on, run!
Capture Maxwell. Recover the test subject.
Caralho, Alvin, vai tomar no teu cu, velho, na moral. E aí, otário?
Mission accomplished.
You knew that we'd have to escape, so that's why you left Tipo with the guard.
Yes, I knew that it would end up being Mila who treated with King Gaius. And when Mila fully expresses herself, well, I figured something would happen.
I see why you were cautious.
Yep, just as predicted.
Oh, I know what that's called. That means Mila's a troublemaker.
Yeah, Mila! Did you hear the whole thing?
I can't deny the truth of your words, but there is one thing I'd like to add. By that definition, wouldn't Tipo be a troublemaker as well?
Well, I guess that's...
What? You're not gonna defend me?
Tô com vontade de lutar com eles não, hein, guys. Bora correr.
So, Alvin really was a big fat liar.
I assumed he had his reasons, but this time he took it too far.
Stupid traitor, let me at him!
Why would he betray us like that?
I'm afraid even I can't read his mind.
How could he do this to us? He better not show his face around us again.
They've left the castle!
Trancaram as portas? A porta não abre.
It won't open. If we can reactivate the 5 control stones, we may be able to unlock the gate. Pour your mana into the stones until they glow red.
Just like at Fort Gandala.
The gate will not unlock, however, unless we all activate the stones at roughly the same time.
Wait, I've never done anything like this before.
Don't worry. Just use your mana as you would when casting an art.
There's no time. We've only one chance.
Let us begin.
Uh-oh.
Done.
Already?
I'm finished too.
Same here.
I did it. Come on, come on. I'm so sick of holding everyone back. Why? Why can't I do it? Mila!
Leia, relax.
I'm not good enough for this.
Quit thinking you're inferior to anyone here.
Thanks.
You can do this. Let's continue.
Okay. Yes!
Hurry up, you two!
Pegar o bondinho do pão de queijo. Pareceu mil, tinha alguma coisa aqui. Ah, não. Funciona ainda as casas, parada.
Nobody leaves me behind at a party.
Cressa, was it? If you've been Gaius's henchwoman all along,
Gozosa.
then you've been after us ever since we escaped Fenmont.
Al sold you out to His Highness way back in Nia Khera.
He was on your side the whole time.
Hardly. That man's no ally.
Huh?
I'll leave our relationship to your imagination. All I'll say is this. Al drifts from one group to the next like a ship without a compass. Trying to plot his course is impossible. Serves you right for trusting him.
It's obvious that the Lance of Kresnik is the greatest threat if war breaks out. Surely Maxwell realizes this.
Your territorial squabbles are of no interest to me. My only concern is keeping that thing out of human hands and preventing a miserable end for us all.
Treta.
So high and mighty. It's time someone broke your arrogance.
Enough! You didn't become a veteran of countless battles through meaningless bloodshed.
Olha o relógio de ouro do bicho.
The better of you?
Don't lecture me on age, Ilbert. Your ways are old. Therefore, you falter. And then you flee.
Jesus, que eu tiro.
What just happened?
A sudden burst of mana.
He has a booster.
Why?
Who are you?
Elis, Saibon Punyukaida, Tiyaudai Sevon Preyande.
Que?
What? Is that Longdao?
Suhun Susu Maxwell. Wizun Kitiodo.
Entendi. Agora vai rolar um pau.
Why? Ordeon Wanza.
I warn you, he's quite strong like this.
Can't understand a word he's saying, though.
No matter, you'll understand soon enough. Once we're all finished with you.
Caralho, matou alguém ali? Usou ressurreição? Oh, porra.
I have your back.
Right on point.
Aqui, agora vai dar.
Time to become wild.
Não pega nele.
Look out.
Tá acabando já. Nossa, ele só fica stunando, velho. Vou esperar ele vir ali, ó. A gente tá com a habilidade que faz a gente se atacar, saca? Tem que esperar o objeto terminar de ser usado. Ok. Ah, confusão de novo, velho. Tem que esperar usarem em mim, porque eles estão usando várias paradas, ó. Aí. Tem que acabar com ela primeiro, eu acho. Vou curar de KO. Tem que curar de KO de novo, velho. Ok, agora eu tenho que renovar o PG do grupo. Cadê a outra mina, mano? A gente tem que focar ela. Eu acho que todos os dois tem que ficar sem vida, saca? Tipo, ele tá sem vida, mas ela ainda tem um pouco, ó. Foi? Ah, não, conseguimos acabar com ele mesmo daquele jeito que a gente... que eu pensei que não era. Defendi bem até. Au, agora não me acertou. Confusão. Tira a confusão de mim, caralho. Eu tô usando o item.
Let me feel it.
Dragonmare Claw!
Not yet.
Nossa.
Dragonmare Claw! Throw it! Dragonmare Claw!
Provide support.
Aê.
His hair completely changed.
And his speech, too!
As mana dramatically increased, there can be only one reason.
A booster.
So this is
Pronto.
No, that wasn't too...
Todo mundo subiu de nível.
What now?
Still want to play, do you?
Wait!
Don't try to stop me.
No, look!
I suppose our time is up.
Running away again, Ilbert? It's because you ran last time that King Noctigal ended up the way he did.
E Alvin. Bom, é isso, guys. A gente vai ficar aqui por hoje. Espero que vocês tenham gostado do vídeo. No próximo, eu provavelmente vou mudar a skin de novo. Então fica aí mais uma amostra de quem a gente não usou muito. Ou não usou, né, na verdade. Achei legal que ele tem um arco e flecha atrás, né? E o Jude. O bom é que teve bastante cutscene, então deu pra ver bem, eu acho. Todos eles, né? Vamos ouvir essa última conversa aqui por enquanto.
Is it true Hamil was attacked?
I'm surprised that you would care. The people of that village treated you horribly.
It's true that we were bullied a lot.
But there was a man who gave us fruit, and a woman who put a blanket over me so I wouldn't get cold. They didn't deserve to have horrible things happen to them.
I see.
And having a great spirit running wild would be so scary.
It was the Rashigal army that attacked, right? Why would they do that?
I don't know. It seems we'll have to head to Rashigal to find out. And more importantly, to ensure the tragedy of Hamil is not repeated.
Yes.
Tem mais um.
So Zhao is one of King Gaius's henchmen.
One of 4. They're called the Chimeriad, because each member embodies a different weapon of the Chimera. Wings, horn, stinger, and fangs. I've heard rumors about them.
Like what?
It isn't public knowledge, but 2 years ago, hostilities broke out on Shrade Island. Rashigal sent 120 elite soldiers, but the rumors say they were wiped out by 4 enemy agents.
4 people defeated 120 soldiers?
Sounds like we shouldn't wake the beast.
Caralho, esse cara era brabo. Bom, é isso. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Um grande abraço a todos. Até o próximo vídeo. Valeu, falou. Fui.